Inflation issues also impacting travel plans. Believe it or not, Christmas just less than 2 weeks away. Many of you are maybe gearing up to hit the road or the sky to spend some time with family and friends. Contact 5 consumer investigator Jessica Bruno explains how you can save money while you're traveling this year.
Travelers are encouraged to contact their airlines prior to travel regarding current airline policies.
Holiday travel is already underway at Palm Beach International Airport.
Very excited. Because where I live right now, it's 20 degrees.
While some are heading home,
kind of going back to Jersey right now.
Others are visiting South Florida.
Here to spend time with family.
Although there are signs it may start cooling down with inflation at a 40-year high, many holiday travelers are still feeling the pinch. According to Bankrate.com, airfare is up 42%, gas prices are up 17%, and transportation services are up 15% from last year.
Time is obviously the essence when it comes to travel. Booking early is good.
And odds are, if you're flying somewhere for the holidays at this point, you've already booked your flight. But once you're on the ground, Nathan Grant, senior finance industry analyst with Money Tips, says there are some things you can do to save yourself a few bucks.
If you're not flying, do the math and see if, renting a car is cheaper than rideshare services on your trip and stuff like that. Because a lot of times it might be like, well, we're not going around too far, so maybe we just will Uber around when we get to our destination. Or it might be like, well, the cost of renting a car will be worth it.
And think about using credit cards with reward benefits while you're traveling.
The last thing you want to do is get future you in trouble because you're not thinking ahead, and thinking of where you can save.
A strategy important to some.
Probably eat at home instead of going out to eat.
But for others, it isn't really top of mind.
I think inflation's going to cool down. I think we're all right. It hasn't really freaked me out.
At PBIA, I'm Contact 5 consumer investigator Jessica Bruno, WPTV News Channel 5.
And you may have noticed gas prices are starting to come down below $3 a gallon in some areas of Palm Beach County, with the average price currently at $3.35. You can download our free WPTV News app to track those gas prices in your area and stay updated on all of the issues impacting inflation and our wallets. Just scan the QR code you see there on your screen. You can also search WPTV in your app store.
Talking about costs, say property insurance, and around your table at home and mine, it's bound to mean groans, perhaps a few choice words, and the pain of paying up and up and up. In the face of all that, the Republican-led Florida Senate today passed a massive property insurance reform bill aimed at preventing the collapse of the state's teetering insurance market. But Democrats say there's no telling as to whether the policy will actually help bring down your sky-high premiums. WPTV's Capitol reporter Forrest Saunders explains what happens next.
Just hours now until the final vote on that massive property insurance reform bill. It comes after a day of discussion and debate in the Senate pitting Democrats.
I'm voting no for all those back at home because your insurance premiums are going to go up.
Against Republicans.
Is this perfect? No. But as Senator Albright said, let's don't let perfect be the enemy of good.
The GOP majority's policy aims to stabilize the market, bring in more competition, and eventually cut prices, though no one's exactly sure how long that might take.
We've been kicking the can down the road for years, and property insurance keeps going up. So we have to do something.
That something cuts incentives to sue insurers, provides $1 billion tax dollars to lower reinsurance costs, and aims to slim the number of people using the state-backed carrier of last resort, Citizens, potentially limiting Florida's exposure in a catastrophe. Most Senate Democrats not happy with the plan. They say it weakens access to the courts and provides no immediate relief to consumers.
We are creating a larger crisis.
The minority leader among the Dems who tried to morph the policy with more than 20 floor amendments, she called for a mandated premium cap.
At the end of the day, our constituents have sent us here to help them. And here's what I know. My constituents need a rate freeze. They need relief right now.
Republicans didn't let any changes through, and the vote,
27 yeas and 13 nays, Madam President,
was mostly along party lines. 2 GOP members joining Democrats, 1 Democrat voting with Republicans.
Oh, I'm not bothered by my vote. I think what I did was to help the insurance crises.
The policy now heads to the House, and the Senate president says to expect the lower chamber to be in lockstep with the upper.
We have been in sync on this bill from day one. We have discussed all the provisions, and I think that helps.
At the Capitol, Forrest Saunders, WPTV News Channel 5.
Next at 11, a small plane makes a crash landing in a sugarcane field where this single-engine aircraft went down.
A pair of paramedics hurt in a crash involving an ambulance. Investigators trying to figure out exactly what and why all this happened.
And a New Year's dream finally coming true. The local marching band headed across the pond celebrating the start of 2023.
Sounds great. New video of a plane crash in Palm Beach County. A viewer sent us this aerial view. Look very, very closely. Middle of your picture. Single engine aircraft in a field. Palm Beach County Fire and Rescue say the plane went down in sugarcane field about 2 miles southeast of the Belgrade Airport. The pilot able to walk away from the forced landing, the crash. We're still trying to find out details. Taken to the hospital for evaluation. The FAA now investigating the cause of all this.
New details tonight on a shooting in West Palm Beach. 2 people, including a teenager, was actually hurt in what police are calling a targeted attack.
It happened just after 1 o'clock this afternoon at the intersection of 10th Street and Tamarind Avenue. We're told both of the victims are expected to be okay. The shooting forcing a precautionary lockdown at Palmview Elementary School. The motive, that remains under investigation. In Martin County, a crash involving a fire rescue ambulance is being looked at now. It happened near Bridge Road around noon today. 2 people hurt, one of them a paramedic student taken to St. Mary's Medical Center with serious injuries. We're still trying to update that. We're told 2 paramedics and that student were in the ambulance transporting a patient at the time of the crash. Again, all of this under investigation.
And new pictures tonight of a house fire in Delray Beach. Take a look here. Firefighters responding to the scene just before 3 o'clock this afternoon. It broke out at a home on Casarel Drive. Crews say they'd managed to get the fire under control in about 3 minutes, keeping it from spreading to nearby homes. Fortunately, no one was hurt. The cause of the fire is under investigation.
A local high school band is getting ready for its biggest performance yet, I'll say.
Yes, the Wellington High School Mighty Wolverine Sound Marching Band. It's a long name, but worth saying.
It's worth it, right?
Yes, it is totally worth it. Headed to London. 75 band members are taking their talents across the pond to perform at the city's New Year's Day Parade and Festival. The Wolverines are one of just 20 marching bands from the United States. And Mary Ozier has been the band director now for more than 30 years. She says this opportunity is a long time coming.
We have been invited off and on a few times for the past 15 years. And finally, in early 2020, we felt we could accept it, and they came and gave us our invitation in person, and it was awesome. And then a month later, the pandemic happened.
One of the best bands in Florida, and it's a lot of pride to be a part of it.
The trip, not going to be cheap, going to cost $350,000, but all paid for by fundraisers and donations. The parade is about 2 miles long and a lot cooler in London, so they're working on stamina to make sure that they can march the entire time.
Enjoy it, guys and girls. Good job. All right, so we're looking at some rain across the area here, still going and still funneling in. You see some of this heavier stuff coming into South County, tapering off a bit on the Treasure Coast. Boy, this is what you saw earlier. These are rainfall totals estimated by Doppler radar. And look at this bullseye right here. It's about 6 or so inches in Hobe Sound, and that's exactly where the flood advisory was earlier for some minor flooding along the streets and roads. But you see a lot of the Treasure Coast saw some of it. St. Lucie County, you saw some down in the Port St. Lucie, but that was earlier in the day, and then you cleared out a little bit. Now we're seeing some right up and down South Hutchinson Island from Sailfish Point all the way up to Fort Pierce Inlet into the city of Fort Pierce, and the historic downtown Fort Pierce seeing some rain there too, stretching back towards the truck stop there. Hobe Sound, you're a little bit better. Had this quick shower move through Vero, another quick one move through Wabasso, and that's going to head towards Fellsmere there. Also, once it crosses over 95. More rain up and down I-95 in Palm Beach County from the Gardens all the way through West Palm and into Lake Worth Beach. Boynton, you're slowing down a little bit, but look at down to the south. We have more coming into Delray Beach here, and more coming in right to the big Christmas tree there on Atlantic Avenue. Drying out a bit East Boca, but West Boca looking at some rain out there. A big storm system in the central part of the country stretches from the Canadian border all the way down to the Gulf Coast. Snow up to the north, severe weather down to the south. This is a front that's going to sneak on through on Thursday night, Friday, and bring us some rain chances then too. Temperatures for tonight going to stay about where they're at right now, and highs tomorrow. Once we break out of the clouds a little bit later, we'll push near 80 degrees. Here's a forecast on Vipercast. Notice the rain sticking around. Here's tomorrow morning, a wet commute to work in the morning, but then we clear out nicely, see some sunshine, maybe a spotty shower is about all. Thursday, we look nice for most of the day, but then by the end of the day, here we go, here comes that front. Even the chance for some stronger storms then too for late Thursday and in the overnights Thursday night and Friday morning. And then another front comes on Sunday. So humidity, we get a little dip there on Friday and then a bigger dip with the second cold front on Sunday and Monday, and that sticks around for at least a couple of days there. Out on the water, it is still pretty bumpy. Look at this swell here, still 9 feet 15 seconds. It's a lot of power, 8 feet 15 seconds.